Sir, we have to tell the timings. How long the duration?
Okay.
Tell them.
7 minute maximum आपको मिलेगा. You will be given 7 minutes and 3 minutes will be the judgment period. So 10 minutes all told for one participant, 7 minutes for your presentation and 3 minutes for the question answer session. Okay.
Sure, sir.
So Aditi, you are the co-host now. You can present your paper.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Introduce yourself first.
Yes, sir. Sir, just a minute.
So this is the paper presentation. Around 60 teachers have applied for the paper presentation, and 3 judges, Dr. Khalid, Bhanu Murthy sir, and M.N. Kadapati sir. They were the 3 judges who finalized 12 papers among 60. And I do hope that all those who are listening in the online mode via Zoom and those who are watching us on YouTube, they may enjoy the paper presentation, the ideas of the teachers. Yes, Aditi.
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. सबसे पहले सर मैं ये बोलना चाहूंगी कि आई एम फीलिंग वेरी आई मीन डिलाइटेड कि मैं इतने बड़े कंपटीशन में भाग लेकर मैं यहाँ तक पहुंची हूँ. एंड नाउ शैल आई स्टार्ट सर. सर मैं स्टार्ट कर सकती हूँ?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. It's fine to work on any problem, so long as it generates interesting mathematics along the way, even if you don't solve it at the end of the day. With this thought, first of all, I, Aditi Gupta, would like to thank all the members of All India Ramanujan Math Club for giving me this golden opportunity to present myself in front of you. Sir, I'm not able to run the PPT.
Ma'am, you are the co-host. Aditi Gupta, you are the co-host.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your paper. You are sharing your PPT.
Yes, sir.
So what is the problem?
Sir, it's not running. Yes, now it is there.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So without taking much time, I would like to introduce my topic for today, that is use of ICT for teaching mathematics. The major topics that I'll cover in this presentation today about ICT, and that will include meaning and concept of ICT, role of ICT, technologies used in ICT, and advantages of ICT. ICT. ICT stands for Information and Communication Technology, and it is the combination of 2 terms, that is Information Technology and Communication Technology. Information technology is a scientific, technological, and engineering discipline and management technique which is used in handling the information, its application and association with social, economic, and cultural matters. ICTs are networks which provide us new opportunities for teaching, learning, and training through the delivery of digital content. According to Blurton, as Blurton says, ICTs stand for Information and Communication Technologies and are labeled as a diverse set of technological tools and devices used to communicate and to create, distribute, store, and manage information. So ICTs are used today in today's day-to-day life. ICT are better communicators. ICT plays a major role in our day-to-day lives. And to prove this, I would like to take the support of a real-life example. So the example, Mr. Demau, a 3rd grade teacher in Union Beach, New Jersey, creates customized movies to help his students understand class topics. And he explains those topics with the help of multiplication tables and borrowing and subtraction. So these are the 2 topics which he takes. He also hosts a YouTube channel with edutaining lessons and music videos that feature teachers in the school and recurring favorite characters of the students, such as Puppets, Steven, and Andy. The movies are so enjoyable to watch that kids play them again and again and ask for more on different topics. Compared to prior school years, Mr. Dimao has found that this multimedia approach to blended learning has led to better retention and increased student understanding of the concept, even in math and STEM lessons. Use of ICT in various areas of mathematics is also very important. So ICT can be used advantageously in most areas of mathematics, but the following regions particularly benefit from the opportunities it offers, such as, first, applying mathematics in solving problems, position value, order and ranking, equations, formulae, and identities. It is also used in sequences, functions, and graphs, geometrical argumentation, such as lines, angles, and shapes, coordinates, which is used in coordinate geometry, constructions, data handling or handling data, in probability and statistical applications, and many more. So one more example I'm going to take here. A great example of how technology empowers learners is the phenomenon of Khan Academy. Sal Khan did not intend to build a non-profit educational organization when he started posting the recordings of his math lessons on YouTube channel, as he delightfully explains his TED talk. He was only trying to help his cousins from afar and did not see any reason to set the videos to private mode. From the feedback from his cousins and then from other people also from all over the world who found his videos, he realized how valuable this medium was and the importance of being able to choose, rewind, and control the lessons. The Khan Academy platform has emerged from his work, giving learners a personalized learning experience in a number of ways. For example, users can take quizzes to see what concepts they have mastered and what they need more practice with. And students that learn better through written text can access transcripts that accompany the instructional videos. Providing the ability to direct and control learning pathways is a powerful reason to include technology in our own math instructions. There are certain advantages of ICT in education also. It offers the opportunity for more student-centered teaching. It provides greater opportunity for teacher to teacher and student to student communication and collaboration. It gives greater exposure to vocational and workforce skills for students. Also, it provides, yes, sir.
You have only 2 minutes left now.
Yes, sir. It provides opportunities for multiple technologies delivered by teachers. I would like to conclude by saying that it shows that ICT integration in mathematics from literature displayed several problems to utility ICT in mathematics. Integration of ICT in mathematics education has a positive impact on both the teaching and learning process. Thank you so much, sir. That's it from my end.
Dr. Khalid Nazir, your take.
Yes, Aditya Gupta.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You tell me, are you a math teacher?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which classes you are teaching?
Sir, 3 and 4 right now.
3 and 4.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have seen your presentation and you have mentioned one thing in mathematics, that is ICT can be used for functions and equations, probability, statistics, data analysis. Have you used any of these in the classroom?
Sir, not now, but I have just included for all the classes actually.
No, I mean presently, have you used ICT in the classroom?
Yes, sir. ICT we have used, but not for these topics because in 3 and 4, these topics are not there. But related to these topics are there. For example, data handling is there. And we have shown some videos according to that also.
Okay, but how can I mean, you are teaching at 3 and 4th level. How can a student who is learning in 3rd or 4th can get the benefit from the ICT in mathematics learning only?
Sir, we show them videos, and we communicate with them, and the games which we play, and the information and the technology which we use in ICT, so that is more helpful, and they enjoy a lot in that.
Okay, only for video
Yes,
gaming? Only for
video
video?
game, sir, quizzes also we take, and some more examples, daily life examples and real life examples that we explain them, and they also they also do the examples for that.
Have that improved the critical learning of the students?
Yes, sir.
How
They
much?
was-
How much that have been improved?
Sir, actually, the students now they get to know that how the maths is related to our daily life, and how it is useful in our real life. So they also give me some examples related to that, and ICT is it is very interesting in teaching the students, and they also take some interest in that.
Okay.
Yes.
One thing is this. My second question is, in the entire this topic, you have used one word, that is blended learning. What do you mean by that?
So blended learning means we just sharpen the points, and we just the topics that we are explaining them, that is very clear to them, and our motive is to just explain them the topics very clearly. That means they should be clear with the topics.
Okay. Okay, my questions are over.
Yes, sir.
Bhanumurthy sir.
Time is up, so I will drop now because already 2 questions have been asked. Now, Dr. Sab, you can ask anything for very particular. But time is up. That's why 2 questions
No.
I will ask.
You can ask one question.
Still one question. Okay, still she was referring something about third and fourth. She's teaching position value, something she was telling. How she was able to explain it, in what way? Position value by using the ICT. That's really, no
Sorry,
doubt she
sir.
was referring position value or order you are mentioning. How?
Sir, order, yes, sir. Sir, order and ranking. The questions are related to order and ranking, no? So in that, first we do this by practical learning. That means I just arrange them in the row, in the column and row, and then the questions are being done with them. That these are the number, and then I give the ranking to each of them, and then they're able to understand the concept better.
Okay. Okay, thank you. You mean to say ordinal number and counting number? You mean in that way? First, second, third, fourth. That way
Yes,
are you
sir.
telling?
Sir, in ranking, I'm just telling, and ordinal numbers.
There is a specific name for it. Ordinal numbers and counting numbers. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So that's okay. Fine. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Bhanumurthy sir, whose take now?
No, next
Okay.
one. After. Sir?
No. I am still there.
Yes, yes, very much. Mine is over, please.
Okay. Okay. Aditi?
Yes, sir.
आपका हाँ आप किस स्कूल में हैं?
Sir, I teach in SPS, Sagar Public School in Bhopal.
भोपाल एक आध बार जाना हुआ है आपके यहाँ. मीठी रतन पता नहीं मीठी राम करके कोई स्कूल था.
ओके सर, हमारा कटारा एक्सटेंशन वाली ब्रांच में हूँ मैं सर. सागर पब्लिक स्कूल कटारा एक्सटेंशन.
ज्यादा नहीं, मैं तो 2-4 स्कूल में कभी टीचर्स ट्रेनिंग के लिए गया हूँ. तो
ओके सर, आइए कभी हमारे स्कूल, आपसे मुलाकात होगी.
चलिए. आपने एक फोटो दिखाई थी, वो कुछ खान वाला दिखाएंगे?
यस सर, यस सर, जस्ट. सर दिस वन.
हाँ, आप इसके बारे में कुछ बता रही थी, थोड़ा सा मैं सुन नहीं पाया.
यस सर.
जी आप बताएं.
सर ये हाँ सर, खान अकेडमी एक्चुअली द क्विजेस दे गिव द क्विजेस एंड ऑन यूट्यूब चैनल.
मैं बस हो गया, बस यही सुनना था आपसे. सुनिए आप, ये जो खान साहब हैं और जो खान एकेडमी है, दो कंप्लीट डिफर चीज है. ये खान सर हैं पटना वाले, और खान एकेडमी के जो सर हैं वो सलमान खान, वो यूएस में रहते हैं.
जी सर.
ये पटना में रहते हैं, तो थोड़ा सा फोटो आपने गलत लगा दिया।
ओके सर, साल खान नाम ही मैंने लिया था अपनी।
नहीं, मैं तो
यस सर,
उनका नाम सलमानी है, सलमानी नाम।
यस सर, साल खान, हाँ हाँ, सलमान खान, यस सर।
और ये वाले खान साहब दूसरे हैं। और आपके YouTube जिनका वीडियो चलता है मैथमेटिक्स में, वो वाले सलमान खान दूसरे।
ओके सर, आई हैव जस्ट गिवन एन एग्जांपल फॉर रियल लाइफ दैट। हाँ
बस मैं, हाँ, आप बता रही थी और ये फोटो आपने थोड़ा गलत लगा दिया, मैं बस ये कहना था।
ओके सर, ओके,
ठीक है।
सो सॉरी फॉर दैट सर।
अरे नहीं, मैं तो कैजुअल
सर,
में
आई हैव जस्ट गिवन एन एग्जांपल की
हाँ,
जो
मैं
अकेडमीज होती हैं। हाँ
एक्चुअली बाकी जो आपके जज पैनल में है, मैं चाह रहा था कि वो इन सब चीजों की। अच्छा, दूसरा चीज आपने
गिरीश कुमार के नाम से ज्वाइन हो।
कौन है?
मैम आई विल रीनेम नाउ मैम। रीनेम की सेटिंग्स कीजिए मैम। डोंट नो हाउ टू रीनेम।
सनी अपने आप को पहले म्यूट करो। ठीक है। चलिए, मैं आपसे एक छोटा सा क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ कि आपको मान लीजिए क्लास 3rd 4th 5th में ट्रायंगल पढ़ाना हो, आप आईसीटी का यूज करके कैसे पढ़ाएंगे?
सर, जो शेप्स हैं उसमें सबसे पहले तो मैं ट्राइंगल्स बनाऊंगी 3 तरह के, एंड देन आई विल टेल देम अबाउट द टाइप्स ऑफ ट्रायंगल. First, I'll tell them what is triangle. That means it has 3 sides, it has 3 corners, and then I'll tell them how many types of triangles are there. For example, equilateral triangle is there, then isosceles triangle is there, and scalene triangle is there. So equilateral triangle, that has all the sides equal, and isosceles triangle, that has 2 sides equal, and scalene triangle, that has all the sides different. And then I'll take the example of real life. For example, that the shapes which are of triangle shape, and the 3D shape, I'll also connect it with 3D shape of triangle, that is cone, that the birthday cap, and the examples which are related to cone, a traffic cone, traffic signal.
तो आप 2D से 3D में चली गई।
Sir, 2D and 3D, I'll just relate them with that. मैं उनको 2D और 3D दोनों का कंसेप्ट थोड़ा सा एक्सप्लेन करके, एंड देन आई विल जस्ट टेल देम।
आप क्लास 3rd 4th 5th पढ़ाती हैं?
सर 3rd and 4th, यस सर।
अच्छा, वहाँ कंस्ट्रक्शन है?
कंस्ट्रक्शंस नो सर, अभी तक तो नहीं है सर।
अच्छा, चलिए, मेरा एक सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन है। मान लीजिए आपको ट्रायंगल वो बनाना है 60 डिग्री का एंगल। ठीक है, अब मैं आपका स्क्रीन थोड़ा सा मैं बंद कर रहा हूँ।
यस सर।
ठीक है, 60 डिग्री के एंगल में मैं क्या करता हूँ, एक लाइन में ड्रॉ किया, उसके बाद मैं एक आर्क लगाता हूँ।
यस सर।
इसके बाद यहाँ से मैं कहता हूँ कि कट करो, और उसके बाद इसको ज्वाइन कर रहा हूँ, और ये मैं कहता हूँ कि दिस इज 60 डिग्री।
यस सर।
ठीक है, आपने मुझे पढ़ाया, मैं क्लास 5th में हूँ। अब मैं ये पूछ रहा हूँ, आप टीचर हैं, मैं बस स्टूडेंट हूँ, कि ये 60 डिग्री ही क्यों?
सॉरी सर, आई डोंट नो।
ठीक है, जितने भी हमारे साथ आज के पैनल में हैं, चाहे वो सुनने बैठे हों या फिर पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन है, आप जरा सोचिएगा इसके ऊपर पे कि मैं बच्चे को पढ़ा रहा हूँ कि ये 60 डिग्री का एंगल है, और बच्चा कहता है यस सर, यस मैम, और मेरे जैसा गंदा बच्चा हो, वो कहेगा क्यों 60, मैं इसको 30 कहूंगा। तो आपका आंसर क्या होगा, इस पे आपको सोचना है। 60 ही क्यों, मैं 70 क्यों नहीं कहूंगा, और 60 तो 60 क्यों? जब मैं कंपास से मेजर भी करता हूं तो भी वो 60 दिखाता है, जब आप तो 60 ही क्यों दिखाता है?
सर एक बार ट्राई करना चाहूंगी।
हाँ मैम, बताएं।
सर, जब हम इसको 60 डिग्री का एंगल हम बनाते हैं, तब हम मोर देन हाफ लेकर बनाते हैं। तो जब हम 90 डिग्री का बनाते हैं, तब तो वो स्ट्रेट एंगल होता है, तो 90 से वो थोड़ा सा ही थोड़ा सा ही लेस होता है, तो मे बी दैट इज द रीजन इट इज 60 डिग्री।
मैम अच्छा, फिर मैं इसलिए ज्यादा नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ। मान लीजिए मुझे ये लाइन है, इसको मैं बाइसेक्ट करना चाहता हूँ, आप कह रहे हैं कि मोर देन हाफ से आप एक आर्क इधर लगाएंगे, एक इधर। अब फिर यहाँ से मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि मोर देन हाफ ही क्यों?
हाँ,
मेरा मन है कि मैं हाफ से कम लूंगा,
So we have studied that only, that we have to take more than half.
तो हाँ, तो मैं भी कह रहा हूँ कि मैं आपकी क्लास का बच्चा हूँ, मेरा मन कर रहा है मैं मोर देन हाफ नहीं लूंगा। मैं कहूंगा नहीं मैं हाफ से कम लूंगा, मैं हाफ ही लूंगा, मोर देन हाफ क्यों? ठीक है, मैं आंसर दूंगा। मैं थोड़ा सा, जो भी हमारे साथ हैं वो भी सोचें और इस आंसर को देने का कोशिश करें। ठीक है, नेक्स्ट।
The next is Akhtar Haturkar.
ओके,
Thank you, sir.
ठीक है दीदी। जो हमारे साथ बाकी के भी मेंबर्स हैं जिनको कुछ मेरे दोनों प्रश्न का उत्तर देना हो, वो आप बताएंगे। गूगल पे नहीं मिलेगा, इसलिए ढूंढने का प्रयास ना करें, आप लोग अपना दिमाग जरूर लगा सकते हैं।
हेलो गुड इवनिंग सर, मैं मिसेस वसुंधरा महाडिक।
हाँ, आपका पेपर है?
नहीं,
No,
मैं
no.
टॉक अबाउट द एंगल 1/3
Sir,
60 एंगल व्हाट यू हैव एक्सप्लेन जस्ट नाउ, उसका एक्सप्लेनेशन।
हाँ, बताएं।
So when we try to cut that way, the distance, if you see, it cuts that arc, complete arc into 1/3 part. This is 1/3 of 180's angle. ये जो पूरा आर्क होता है,
नहीं, मैं 120 सिखा ही नहीं रहा बच्चे को। मैं तो बस इतना ही बता रहा हूँ कि बेटा पहली बार कट करोगे तो 60 ही है। मैं उसको 120 बताऊंगा तब तो उसको पता चलेगा कि ये 2 बार हमने कट किया। मैं उसको 3rd बार कट करूंगा तब मैं उसको मैं कहूंगा ये 180 है। मैं कट ही नहीं कर रहा। अब सोचिए, ठीक है, आप सोचिएगा।
Can I say something, sir?
विजय जी, अभी एक पेपर होने दीजिए, उसके बाद आप तब तक सोचिए आराम से जी।
Okay, sir. Okay.
सेकंड कौन था?
Akhtar Haturkar.
हैं?
Akhtar Haturkar.
Is she here?
I don't know, sir. Is Akhtar Haturkar there?
Has he come?
No, that's why I have told you at the very beginning to finalize the list with the name of the teachers who are here.
Okay, let's invite the third one, Minal Harian. Is she here?
No.
Dr. Sam, we kept 6 people today. Already they have been informed by colleagues, sir. Actually, between 4 to 4:30 to 5:30 is already put across the names. I got the names.
पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन में मेरे ख्याल से सनी हमने इन्फॉर्म कर दिया था।
ग्रुप में इन्फॉर्म किया था सर, मैंने सबको बुलाया था कि यदि हमारे 6 हो गए और 6 ना हो पाए तो उससे आगे भी हम ले लेंगे, लेकिन अभी तो
ठीक है। नेक्स्ट पहले एक बार खालिद भाई एक बार सबका अटेंडेंस ले लें टू चेक हु आर हियर विद अस।
सर, हम एक एक करके नाम बोलेंगे, जो सीरियली आएगा वो देगा सर।
जी। नहीं तो हमें पता होना चाहिए हम नाम क्यों ले आज।
यस सर।
प्रेजेंट नहीं हो, मैंने इसलिए कहा था कि एक बार चेक कर लीजिए जो 12 हैं उन 12 में से किनको पेपर देना है, पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन देना है, उनका नाम हमें पता होना चाहिए।
यस सर, मैं सीरियली जा रहा हूं सर। नाउ द फोर्थ वन इज शिल्पी सक्सेना। इज शी देयर?
यस, शी इज देयर।
शिल्पी सक्सेना है क्या? आए हैं?
जी सर, मैं हूँ।
या गो अहेड।
She has come. She is number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
Correct.
जी सर, आप मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं?
हाँ, सुन सकता हूँ मैं।
जी
ठीक
जी
है, डॉक्टर साहब उनका पता नहीं, उनका शुरू करें।
जी
जी
सर,
सबसे पहले अपना परिचय दे दें।
जी सर, आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर द स्क्रीन। शैल आई शेयर इट?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Yes. Good evening, respected judges and all the learned faculties who are present here. I'm Shilpi Saxena, PRT Mathematics from Sagar Public School, Bhopal. Today, my topic is Mathematics in Gaming. My PPT includes Introduction to Mathematics in Gaming. How is maths used in gaming? Different branches which are used in gaming and their examples. Let's start with the introduction. Maths is everything when it comes to games, starting from the ability to calculate the trajectory of an angry bird flying through the sky. Here, you all can see this is the picture of a famous Angry Bird game. So here you can see the trajectory to ensuring that a character can jump and come back down to the ground. Without the help of mathematics, games simply wouldn't work. Now, here is my favorite childhood game, that is Mario. Here you can see it is not simply taking straight up and down. It is first taking a step back and then creating a parabola to jump up and down. Like this, we have many cases, like if we want to walk up the slope, slide down a slide, fire a bullet from a gun, or even jump without the help of mathematics, nothing is possible. So we can say that from the simplest one to the complex form of games, we are using some or other form of mathematics. Now, how is maths used in gaming? As we all know that maths is the science of patterns and layouts. It is a science of number, shape, space, size, and the relationships between them. You must have heard about the famous math-based program, which is Maya. Maya is simply a program, a software, where it is like all the vertices and everything in the form of mathematics is just inbuilt there. The artist just uses the tool and that allows them to create stunning 3D graphics without worrying about mathematics. That means everything is applied in the background. They just need to put the graphics in it. So we can say that simple or complex way of mathematics, anywhere we are using maths. Now here are some branches where which are used in the game's development, like geometry, trigonometry, applied mathematics, calculus, discrete mathematics, algebra, and many more. Let's discuss about some examples. I have taken very traditional and simple games. Like here, we must have played Tambola and Ludo at home, right? So here, these all, like if there is a layman person, so what he will say that, okay, today is my good day, it's my lucky day, so I will simply, yes, I will win the match. But if it's a hard day, I will say, no, I'm just going to lose it. But being a maths lover, I could say that, yes, the basic concept behind is it probability. Similarly, here we have one more game, business. This is carrying a very simple and basic concept of rupees and paise. Next comes Tetris. This game is basically based on patterns, and we need to arrange the patterns in such a way that without leaving any gap or overlapping. That is called tessellation. So this game is all about patterns and tessellation. Next comes relay race. Here you must have observed that there are many circular tracks. In all the circular tracks, the starting point for all the participants are different. Yes, they are starting from a different point. This is a very basic concept of perimeter, because the circumference of the circular tracks are different. Yes, so to make the distances equal, they are using the concept of perimeter. Now comes a very famous game, racing car game. Yes, here we are using the concept of speed, distance, and time relationship. Yes, the famous Olympic Games. Here there are many basic mathematics are used here, whether it is a 800-meter race or a javelin throw or a long jump. Here we are using either the concept of time, the concept of distance. Yes, so this way, greater than, less than concept, that also we are using here. So all the basic mathematics are being used here. Next we have, yes, we all love to play Sudoku. It is basically a simple number game based on different operations of mathematics. So at last, I want to conclude my presentation by saying that maths is essential to the production of games. It is the floor to the cake that game developers are trying to bake. Without it, the cake wouldn't rise. Thank you for your patient listening.
Bhanumurthy sir, your take.
Good evening, Shilpi madam.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
What are the classes you have been teaching, madam?
Sir, right now I'm teaching class 4, 5, and 6.
4th standard, 5th standard, 5, 6. And important various words what have been highly technical words you have used it. But how far you are using in the classrooms? Your concepts what you introduced, can you take up one topic, just a few sentences you can utter? You are using probability, you are telling chord and all, that is not there in class 3, 4, 5 and all.
Yes, sir. I'm not taking yes. We can take the concept of like I have done.
See, perimeter, you've been telling what is the meaning of perimeter, how will you say, in what way your technology is going to help them? Could you throw light on that aspect?
The perimeter, like in classroom, we use like simply like students are very small. So we use the very basic concept like length of the boundary. The sum of the sides is perimeter. So simply there is a soft board in the classroom. I'll just go beside that and then I'll ask, okay, I want to make the border of this soft board. How could I make it? So they will say, okay, ma'am, first you need the length, then breadth, then length, then breadth. So like this, I explain the concept of perimeter to them. Simply, if I want to fix up the tiles in the classroom floor, how will I fix it? So that will be the concept of area, that is surface covered by the object, like how the tiles are getting done.
That is the very classroom situation can be made use of rather than going for technology. Then we should go for the technology.
The technology, like yes, in the past 2 years, we have learned a lot being teachers because we were into manual and now we are into digital world. So like there I used Mentimeter, we have Kahoot where we play quiz. So there I use the concept of time. Yes, they need to give the quiz. And then we have Meow game also, where like the concept of multiples. I created one dance, angle dance for them so that they could learn in a fun way. And then there is a song I made for them related to units. So this way, sir, we play, we learn.
Do you mean to say that using the technology, the concepts could be made more clear than
yes,
teaching
sir.
in the class? You mean to say that one?
No, sir. I think that with the games, with the playing methodology, the students learn better as compared to like traditional way of teaching.
You mean to say that maths is a fun, we want to concepts, yes. We want to make it as a fun, make the statement very clear. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, fine. Thakur sir. Khalid sir, mine is over, please.
Okay. The last point you was that math is fun. Why did it? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, you mentioned that math is fun. Why didn't you choose the topic math as fun?
Sir, actually, I'm honestly speaking, I'm not a game lover. I didn't play much. That's why I took very simple games here. And yes, for me, I like to learn. So if I get something like if I'm getting that topic which I need to research on that, and then I need to make a presentation on that. So I would like to do that. So that's why I take this topic, sir. Mathematics and games, because I'm not now I will start playing it, and then whatever games I have taken that I have already played earlier.
Okay. Whatever games you have mentioned in your presentation that are already in the process, these games, have you created any new game in the classroom?
Yes, I did angle dance, which includes all the types of angles, and now students remember that dance. Through dance we do, and then if we talk about game, there is Meow game. So like if I'm going to explain the concept of multiples, so they will start with 1, then 2, all the multiples of 3 will be like meow. They will say meow. So 1, 2, meow, 4, 5, meow. And this way they learn the concept of multiples. And like I have created angle dance. So angle dance also, this is straight, acute, right hand, obtuse. They play like this. So they actually love to play these games, but not
Okay,
any digital based games. I have not
one
created.
more one more point that you have mentioned it in your presentation that probability can be learned from this, and probability is obviously not in fourth, fifth, and sixth standard.
Yes.
Then why you have mentioned this in your presentation? You should have mentioned only those what you have done in your classroom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I completely agree with it. But while I was making the presentation, only one thing was in my mind, that mathematics related to gaming. So like at that time, I was thinking of that games only, which are linked to like mathematics. So whatever games came to my mind, which I actually played, I considered that. I didn't take into consideration that thing, sir, which like probability is not there, but data handling chapter is there in class 4, 5. So I included that, but I didn't take that into mind, sir. Sorry, sir, for that.
Okay, would you suggest to me that probability can be included in it or not?
Yes, sir. We can include it in. Are you talking about classes 4 and 5?
Yeah, 4, 5, and 6.
Yes, sir. Definitely. According to me, this probability topic should be introduced in class 5, I think, because like chances of occurrence, they actually, if this will be introduced, students will like it, sir.
No. I'm talking this from the gamer's perspective.
Sorry, sir, I'm not getting it.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So, judges, if you can allow, then I can ask few questions.
Mine is
Sir,
over.
you are
Talk
always
with it.
welcome, sir.
Okay, Shilpi ji, namaskar.
Namaste, sir.
तो फर्स्ट भी सागर से, आप भी सागर से?
जी सर, हम दोनों सेम ही ब्रांच से हैं. हमारे सागर की सर 6 ब्रांचेस हैं भोपाल में, तो हम लोग कटारा एक्सटेंशन ब्रांच से हैं सर.
चलिए, आपने अपने स्लाइड में लूडो का जिक्र किया.
जी सर.
तो चलिए, अब मैं आपकी क्लास का बच्चा हूं, जैसे मैं अदिति की क्लास में था, अब आपकी क्लास में पहुंच गया. अदिति है? चलिए.
यस सर, आई एम देयर.
ओके. और आप मुझे लूडो खिलवा रही हैं और मैं ये पूछता हूं, व्हाट इज द रीजन मैं 3 बार 6 फेंकता हूं और टीचर कहता है कि 3 बार 6 आ गया, इसका मतलब बताइए.
दैट इज वन सर, बिकॉज
लूडो में 3 बार 6 आता है तो फिर क्या कहते हैं?
सर वो फिर मतलब कंसिडर नहीं होता है अगर 3 बार 6 आ जाए तो.
अब इसके पीछे का मैथमेटिक्स बताइए, क्यों इसमें मैथमेटिक्स है? 3 बार 6 में हम चौथी बार चलने के लिए कहते हैं, तो व्हाट इज द रीजन? क्या आप सोच सकती हैं क्यों ऐसा हुआ होगा कि 3 बार 6 आने के बाद ही लोग कहते हैं नहीं 2 बार तक तो ठीक है, 3 बार, चौथी बार में ठीक है, फिर चल लो.
ये डाई का प्रॉब्लम है क्या? मुझे तो लगता है डाई का प्रॉब्लम होगा.
नहीं, इसके पीछे मैथमेटिक्स है सर, बड़ा जबरदस्त मैथ.
वो तो बायस्ड डाई और अनबायस्ड डाई.
No, unbiased. If 6 come consecutively 3 times, why do we tell the person who is throwing the dice to throw the dice once again?
सॉरी सर, इसका आंसर तो मैं आपसे ही जानना चाहूंगी, क्योंकि सॉरी.
नहीं, मैं तो क्वेश्चन पूछता हूँ, आंसर बताने में मुझे इंटरेस्ट नहीं होता. मैं तो क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा हूँ.
अरे ये तो चांस ऑफ ऑक्यूरेंस है, लाइक अगर 3 बार किसी का 6 आ गया तो
नहीं, कभी सोचना चाहिए 3 बार में ही क्यों कहते हैं, 2 बार में ही कहते थे यार चल छोड़, 2 बार आ गया तू अब तीसरी बार मत चल. 3 बार के ही पीछे क्या रीजन है? Why 666 is not considered good?
मैं सर्च करूंगी सर.
नहीं
अभी
मैं
तो नहीं,
हाँ, तो बाकी कोई कंटेस्टेंट जो हमारे साथ हैं ऑडियंस में, किसी को ये बताना हो कि 3 बार ही 6 लूडो में आता है, तो मैं क्यों कहता हूँ कि यार 3 बार 3-6 इज नॉट गुड, व्हाई नॉट 2-6? 2-6 गुड क्यों, व्हाई नॉट 3-6? चलिए।
Sir, ordered, you mean to say ordered pair or what?
No. When you throw dice 3 times and consecutively, if 6 appears all the 3 times, we
All
say
the 3
that you
times,
have to throw the dice 4 times, or all the values of 666 get cancelled. Means is
क्यों आता है,
considered.
क्यों आता है, क्यों आता है, वही आपका क्वेश्चन है।
हाँ,
सर नमस्कार सर।
हाँ विजय जी बताएं, पीछे भी आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे हैं।
हाँ सर, वैसे एक्चुअल तो नहीं पता, लेकिन मैं 3 बार का ये मान सकता हूँ सर, क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन ही, आपके जो क्वेश्चन होते हैं वो बड़े यूनिक क्वेश्चन होते हैं, जिनका सच में आपने कहा कि गूगल पर भी जवाब नहीं है।
अच्छा, आप गूगल में लग गए?
नहीं, मैं लगा नहीं सर।
नहीं,
लगा नहीं, आप
मैं तो देख रहा होता हूँ, तो मैंने कहा चलिए आप लोगों को,
नहीं,
मैं जज नहीं हूँ, इसलिए मुझसे नहीं घबराना।
मुझे ये लगता है कि सर कि कोई भी चीज 3 बार कंटिन्यू मानी जाती है तो वो ये माना जाता है कि वो अप टू इनफाइनेट हो जाती है। जैसे हम 3 डॉट्स लगाकर अप टू इनफिनिट कह लेते हैं कि लगातार चलता रहेगा, उस कारण कोई कैंसिल किया जाता होगा अनवॉइसली। बाकी या मेजर नंबर बन जाता है, इस कारण ऐसा कुछ होगा, बट नॉट एग्जैक्ट।
मैं 3 बार 5 क्यों नहीं चलने देता हूँ, मैं 3 में 6 ही क्यों चलने देता हूँ? मैं तो ये पूछ रहा हूँ, मैं तो बच्चा हूँ शिल्पी की क्लास का, मैं तो पूछ रहा हूँ। मैं अभी अदिति की क्लास में था, अभी शिल्पी जी में पहुंच गया हूँ, अभी आपकी भी क्लास में आऊंगा, चिंता ना करें, ठीक है? मैं तो ऐसे ही कॉमन पूछ रहा हूँ कि क्यों, ठीक है? इसके पीछे बड़ा अच्छा मैथमेटिक्स है, ठीक है? हम लोग एक्सप्लोर करेंगे। मैं तो अच्छा, दूसरा अदिति जी, आप सॉरी शिल्पी, आपने मेरे ख्याल से एंग्री बर्ड से स्टार्ट किया था।
जी सर।
हाँ, मेरा बड़ा फेवरेट टॉपिक रहा है। मुझे किसी इंजीनियरिंग कॉलेज में बच्चों को लेक्चर देना था मैथमेटिक्स इन गेमिंग के ऊपर पे, इसलिए ये टॉपिक मैंने, तो मैं लगभग 1 या 1.5 घंटा करीब मैंने एंग्री बर्ड और सबवे सर्फर, इस 2 गेम पे मैंने, मेरा पूरा सेशन था लगभग 1.5-2 घंटे का, इसी पे मैं बोला था। तो इसलिए मुझे एंग्री बर्ड से थोड़ा सा मैं आपसे ग्रिल करूंगा। मेरा मार्क्स नहीं है, मैं जो भी पूछूंगा, आई एम नॉट ए जज, ठीक है? डॉक्टर खालिद एंड भानुमूर्ति सर इज आर द जजेस, ठीक है? एक जज नहीं आए हैं, तो उनके जगह पे मैं हूं, बट मेरा मार्क्स नहीं है, ठीक है? मैं तो ऐसे ही पूछता। एंग्री बर्ड खेल में यदि मुझे क्लास 3rd के बच्चे को सिखाना हो, आपने प्रोजेक्टाइल की बात की, ट्रेजेक्ट्री की बात की, वो थोड़ा सा उसके लेवल से ऊपर चला गया। आपका लूडो मुझे अच्छा लगा, इसलिए अच्छा लगा कि आप उस लेवल पे बात कर रही हैं, क्योंकि क्लास 3rd 4th के बच्चे को ट्रेजेक्ट्री से कोई मतलब नहीं है। उसके बाद आपने बच्चों के दौड़ने की बात करी, वो आप सर्कुलर पाथ में मूव करवा रही थी।
जी सर।
आपने ओलंपिक की बात की, वहां तक भी अच्छा लगा मुझे। एक मैं नाम भूल रहा हूँ, रशियन ओलंपिक की एक लड़की थी, वो जब भी दौड़ती थी तो वो 3rd या 4th पोजीशन पे होती थी। तो शी वाज PhD इन मैथमेटिक्स, ठीक है? तो जो उसका कोच था, तो ऑब्वियसली वो भी मैथमेटिशियन रहा होगा। फिर उसने उसके फुट स्टेप के ऊपर पे लगभग 1 साल तक रिसर्च किया, और फिर उसको बताया कि उसका फुट लेंथ कितना होना चाहिए और क्या स्पीड होना चाहिए। और फिर अगली बार जब वो मैच में ओलंपिक में गई, तो शी वाज द गोल्ड मेडलिस्ट। तो उसके पैर और उसके ऊपर पे मैथमेटिक्स पे काफी काम किया गया। मैं चाह रहा था कि आप कुछ स्टोरी से रिलेट करती, आपके पीछे में बड़े अच्छे अच्छे उंगलियों के धब्बे बने हुए हैं।
सर एक्चुअली आई एम कोविड पॉजिटिव एंड अभी मैं आइसोलेशन में हूं।
मैं तो यहीं से मैथमेटिक्स आपसे पूछ रहा हूँ, आपके फिंगर से आपको कोई मैथमेटिक्स याद आ रहा हो, प्लस माइनस छोड़ के, तो आप बताइए। मैथमेटिक्स में फिंगर्स का बड़ा जबरदस्त गेम है। कभी आपने बच्चों को वो बहुत सारा चैनल चलते हैं मल्टीप्लिकेशन विद द फिंगर्स, कभी करा है आपने?
नहीं सर, मल्टीप्लिकेशन विद द फिंगर्स तो नहीं किया है। यस बट
जैसे आप
एंगल्स और इन सब का
छोटे छोटे बच्चे को आप पढ़ाती हैं, जैसे यदि मैं ये 6 है, 7 8 9 10, 6 7 8 9 10, ये मेरा 7 है और ये मेरा 8 है, तो मैं 7 को 8 से, तो ऊपर पे मेरे 5 फिंगर्स हैं तो 5 हो गया, नीचे 3 2 या 6, तो 5 6 56। तो 2 डिजिट्स तक के सारे नंबर 91 into 94 भी सारे आप फिंगर से कर सकती है। क्योंकि आपके पीछे फिंगर दिखा तो मुझे लगा कि छोटे बच्चों को मैथमेटिक्स फिंगर से हम सिखा सकते हैं।
मैं डेफिनेटली इसको सर पढ़कर और इसको आगे
हाँ, मैंने एक बुक
implement
लिखी
करूंगी
थी,
अपनी क्लास में।
बुक लिखी थी मैंने, मैथ्स इज फन करके, रूपा से, तो उसमें मैंने लगभग 3 डिजिट्स तक के सारे मल्टीप्लिकेशन को फिंगर्स से लिखने की कोशिश की थी। चलिए, आपका फिंगर्स देख के मुझे थोड़ा बहुत याद आ गया। एनीवे, थैंक यू।
थैंक यू सर, मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छा एक्सपीरियंस था आपसे बात करके, और इतने अच्छे प्लेटफॉर्म पे मैं प्रेजेंट कर पा रही हूँ, मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छी बात है ये। थैंक यू सो मच सर।
You learn it and you can try it in your classrooms. These kind of things, what the talkers have been telling. It will be wonderful and it's a good fun. You will enjoy, children also enjoy.
No,
Thank
even
you.
even a video was viral few years back, where a lady was teaching how to multiply with the number 9. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. I have been using this for the long, but I extended it to any number of 2 digit by 2 digit number, and children enjoys this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So if I am folding 5, this is the 5th, so there are 5 fingers, so 9 5s are 45, 9 6s are 54, 9 6s are 63, like that. You can multiply any numbers, so you can extend it up to 91 into 99, like
two digits you can extend it, you know.
Yeah, I have extended it. Okay, anyway, thank you. Next.
Thank you sir.
The next is Miss Nazneen Salman Pathan. Is she there?
Nazreen Jalman Pathan, madam Pathan.
Nazneen Salman Pathan.
Yes sir, yeah.
Very much, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
क्या नाम है?
Nazneen Salman Pathan.
Yes sir.
आपको नाज़नीन पीपीटी शेयर करना है?
Yes sir, I want to share the PPT. First of all, good evening to everyone.
अपना परिचय दे नाज़नीन. Where are you from?
Yes sir, am I audible sir?
Yeah, very much.
Okay sir. First of all, I thank to All India Ramanujan Maths Club to given me the opportunity to present my paper. So here, without wasting time, I just would like to share my PPT.
In the meantime, you can introduce yourself also. Where are you from? Which school do you teach? Where?
What are the classes she is teaching that she can start with? That will be easy for us also.
Nazneen, you can start telling us about yourself, the class you teach, where do you teach, the schools?
Yes, sir. I am Nazneen Salman Pathan, and I am teaching in Vidyapratan English Medium School, Baramati. I am teaching first, second standard mathematics and science for third standard. Is it visible, sir?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So here I will start my presentation. Actually, my paper focuses on practical implementation use of gaming in teaching of mathematics. So this is about the abstract of my paper. So first I will tell you about, sir, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Clear.
Okay, sir. So here first I will tell you about mathematics in gaming, how it is important, what is the use of mathematics in gaming. Mathematics in gaming used to fundamental foundation to successful game, which is helpful for development of game design also. Then mathematics in gaming is used for it is useful for using the technology. Then it develop mathematics skills among the students. Then it develop logical thinking. Mathematics in gaming engaging and creating interest among the students. It explore fundamental number concepts. Then it also inculcates scientific attitude among the student. And main thing is that mathematics in gaming allows weaker students that they feel that they are the winner. So these all are about mathematics in gaming. This is very helpful for all the type of students. It also helps to help students to take decision. So decision making skill can be developed, and also problem solving. Now objectives of this paper presentation is the games give students opportunity to explore fundamental number concepts. Then game help them to learn how to count and identify numbers. Then it boosts their confidence to make them engage and create interest among the students. Now here I have some exciting maths games for students to develop mathematics skills. First one is bouncing sums. Then maths fact race, maths facts bingo, maths is fun. So like this way, number of games are there to develop the mathematical skills among the students. Now here I just would like to give you the example of the Angry Bird. So here for first and second standard, it is very interesting, and students are enjoying a lot. This game I have taken during online classes. So here the score which we can see, that score I have told students to read, and from that I have also asked the question like place values and all. So this simple and interesting game helped them to understand the place values and all, and they have enjoyed a lot. Then second one, here we can understand, we can see bouncing sum. So this is simply the game, the concentrate tool which we can see. The student has to take one pool to the other end of the wire. So in between, if that loom touch to the wire, then the light will be there. So with concentration, the student has to take that loop to the end of the wire. So how many times they have taken, that much time they have to add the numbers. So addition also can do this, and this is also helpful in science. So interdisciplinary skill approach is also there, and we can say art integration is also there. Now here another one is a game I have shown, that is multiplication bingo. So here student, we have to give cards, 2 cards we have to take, and then a student and we have to show like 2 into 4, 2 2s. So student have to answer 8, and they have to keep cheat on the 8 number. Otherwise they can take what we can say, they can take colors also, or they can color the 8 number. So like this way multiplication, and they can learn from this game, and they will enjoy. Now here another one, wheel of the multiplication table. This one made by me. So this one also helped them to understand the multiplication concept by moving the wheel. Then here one more is there, that is of simple tree game, we can say. So only the student has to remove the strips, and they have to, if they want to add, or if teacher tell them to add, then they can add, or they can subtract the number. So like this way, the subtraction the operation also can be understand by the student. Now here I have shown the beans and all. So from this also, student can understand the division, how to divide. So from this division activities and all, student can also learn to share, or student learn to regrouping, and then they can understand the division concept. This is from my side. I would like to say thankful to our principal ma'am, Mrs. Radha Kore, for her positive support, and also thank to Sadhna Hullakar madam to guide me. And thank you to All India Ramanujan Club again for giving me this opportunity to present my paper. Here I would like to tell you about the conclusion of my paper. That is, students are able to explore fundamental number concepts. Students are able to count and identify numbers. They are able to understand better strengths of their strength and challenges. And if students wins or just has a fun in playing mathematics game, it can boost their confidence. Okay, sir, this is from my side. Thank you, everyone. Am I audible, sir?
Bhanumurthy, sir, your take.
Yes, sir. Good evening, madam. That you've been telling a lot of activities, games, and all. And then, we are following based in decimal system.
Sir,
and then place
hello?
value is actually
Sir,
place value.
Your voice is little cracking, sir. Please, sir, pardon. Can you repeat, please?
See, you are talking about place values, some 4,000, 5,000, only put it on the slide.
Yes, sir.
Correct. You are following, we are actually based on system. But place values, we move from right to left. But how that concept could be made clear, how they come to know from 4,000 or 400, 350, something like that. That part, because given four figures, four rounds were there. Whether that will go from ones to tens, hundreds, thousand, which order, how they will able to know about it, the place values. Could it say light on that aspect, please?
Actually, sir, they can understand place, means they are adding the place values from right to left. So whatever number I'm asking, actually they are just reading. First, they are just reading the number. If suppose 4,000, the score is 4,350, suppose. Then I have to ask them, means I'm asking them what is the place value of 3. So they need to give the answer 300. So like this way, I have explained it and I have taught them.
So unless you give the number, only round is there. Round will not tell the number. Unless you give the number in a particular order, then only they are able to tell the place values. Simply diagrammatic, all are colored. Will be able to tell all are same color. And there's not even difference of the place values. All are the same color. We don't make, sorry. Then you are talking about division and all. How actually you go ahead with the division and all? What is division if anyone asks? What will say? Okay, addition, subtraction. Okay, if anyone asks what is the division? What is the division, madam? What will be your answer, madam, please?
Division, actually, sir, actually the same group, by showing them same group, I can explain them division. Means if suppose 4 flowers, they can be divided into 4. So 4 all are divided into 4 4. So 4 4 4 4, like this 4 group. First I will teach them groupism, sir, as I'm teaching to first and second standard. So first I will introduce them groupism, and then according to it, I will explain them in each group how many flowers are there. If suppose 4 are there. So all together are 16. So I will tell them to say the table of 4. And so like that way 4 4s are 16. So each group, they can get 4 flowers. Like this way to share the, if suppose I'm giving them toffees or chocolates, they have to share among them. Then equal chocolates when they are getting, then by giving this example, I can explain them division.
Okay, thank you, madam. Thank you, Thakurji. Thank you so much.
Dr.
Khalid
Tahi.
sir, Khalid sir.
Khalid.
Hello, Nazin ji.
Yes, sir.
Okay, my question is that have you shown this game, this Angry Bird game, to the students?
Yes, sir. Actually, during online class period, I have actually many of the students before only they were knowing about the game, so they know very well how to play and all. Only the scoring and all. Actually, here in this presentation, I have just shown GIF image.
Okay.
All the time when they
But
were
which tool you have used to show this game to the students?
Yes, sir.
Can this game be shown in the ICT lab?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, we are using Google Meet now, Zoom and all. So like these all are there. So by showing this, what we can say,
Okay.
from the Google Meet and all, I have just shown the picture. In between, I have faced the problem, sir. But again, then the computer teachers and all, from them, I have taken help. And I have shown them how to play the game.
Okay. One more question regarding this.
Yes,
is that you mentioned that from this game, the students learn the place value of the numbers, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the fun of showing them the game if you can directly write the number on the board, like 4,628?
Yes, sir.
Right. Then what is the difference between writing it on the board and showing the same thing on the in the game?
Actually, that is not means that if we are showing it on the board, then also the concept will get clear. And if we are showing through the game, then students will engage and the interest will create among them. So they actually student loves to play the game. They explore many things and they like to do that thing. So the interest will be created in them and the concept will get clear. And one more thing is that, sir, in the classroom on the board, if I'm explaining, then some students actually from all the strength of the whole class, there are one or two students like they are not paying attention and all. But through the game, if we are taking this like this concepts and all, then that students also take interest and they will also feel like they are the winner or they knows this and they will enjoy the game.
But before that, suppose that if a student scores some 6,500, say 28, you have to show them this on the board, the place value on the board.
Yes,
so the
sir.
first tool you have to understand them the place values. Then they can orally say that I have scored this much, right?
Yes, sir. But means through this we first actually in first standard or before going to start the concept of place value, we need to understand them to make them understand the units, ones and all. So through abacus and all, we can show what is mean by place value and all. So that concept when will get clear, and then we will we have to introduce this.
But when suppose they are they win the first shot and then second shot, the numbers get added, so it gets directly added. But I don't think that it enhances the critical thinking of the child.
Yes, sir. Pardon, sir, please.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
sir.
got my point.
No, sir. Please, will you please repeat?
No, suppose if a student get 10 marks on the first throw, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and 10 marks on the second throw, right?
Okay.
The number displays it directly 20, right?
Yes, 10 plus 10, 20. Yes.
Yeah, 10 plus 10. But it, the student is directly saying that I have scored the 20 marks. But how can it enhance the addition of the numbers? Now, how can he? Hello.
Hi, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I mean, how the concept of addition is, cleared here. मतलब बच्चा कैसे एडिशन समझेगा? यहाँ पे डायरेक्टली तो ऐड हो रहा है.
अच्छा, वो सर प्लेस वैल्यू में जो हो रहा है वो उसके बारे में आप बता रहे हो क्या?
नहीं, मैं ये बोल रहा हूँ कि एडिशन जो होता है ना 10 + 10, अगर बोर्ड पे करेगा तो इजीली करेगा वो डिजिट्स को ऐड करके, लेकिन यहाँ गेमिंग में तो डायरेक्टली ऐड हो रहा है.
अच्छा, पर सर हम तो गेम जो हम ले रहे हैं वो हम एज अ रिवीजन, मतलब पहले जो हम कॉन्सेप्ट लेते हैं वो हम बोर्ड पर सॉल्व करके दिखाते हैं और पहले एडिशन कॉन्सेप्ट उनका क्लियर करते हैं. हम अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्ट्स लेकर we are taking different objects and then first we are teaching them how to add and all.
ठीक, खालिद भाई आप चेक कर लीजिए अगला कौन है. ठीक है,
ओके, माय क्वेश्चंस आर ओवर.
ठीक है, नाज़नीन.
यस सर.
चलिए, आपके विद्या प्रतिष्ठान से मेरे ख्याल से साधना मैम है. साधना मैम.
हाँ सर. यस, आई एम देयर.
ओके, चलिए, साधना मैम से गाइडेंस लेते रहिए, थोड़ा बहुत और भी कुछ सीखते रहेंगी. मैं कुछ पूछ सकता हूँ? बताइए तो मैं पूछ लेता हूँ.
सर, आपसे जो गाइडेंस मिलता है वो थोड़ा डिस्ट्रीब्यूट कर देते.
नहीं, मैं तो, हाँ नाज़नीन, मैं आपसे कुछ.
एक्चुअली सर मैं साइंस पढ़ाती हूँ 3rd स्टैंडर्ड को
और
मैथ में इंटरेस्ट है और 1st 2nd स्टैंडर्ड को मैं पढ़ा चुकी हूँ लास्ट ईयर. तो
नहीं, मैं तो, मेरा बस 2 सिंपल ऑब्जर्वेशन रहा. पहला, जो कि आप मैथ्स का गेम करा रही थी, उसमें आपने जो वायर वाला कराया वो मेरे ख्याल से साइंस ज्यादा है, मैथ्स कम है. तो थोड़ा सा मैथ्स में मैथ्स को ही रहने दें. एक गेम है, गेम ऐसे खिलवाइए जिसमें बच्चे को, आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही नाज़नीन, आप कुछ बोलना चाह रही हैं? आपका माइक हो सकता है म्यूट हो.
सॉरी सर, सॉरी, मुझे आपकी आवाज नहीं आ रही.
हाँ, पहले तो बिल्कुल कंफर्टेबल में रहिए. मेरे पूछने का आपके रिजल्ट पे कोई असर नहीं होना है, ये वहम निकाल दीजिएगा. मैं क्या कहते हैं, बिन बुलाए मेहमान में हूँ, खाना खा के निकल जाऊंगा. ठीक है
सर, रिजल्ट से ज्यादा मुझे इस बात की खुशी हो रही है कि आप जैसे लोगों के साथ मैं इंटरेक्ट कर पा रही हूँ.
अरे नहीं, मैं आप में से ही एक हूँ, बस आप कैमरे के उस साइड है, मैं इस साइड बैठा हूँ. चलिए, मेरा सिंपल सा क्वेश्चन था कि गेम जब भी आप क्लास में ले, क्योंकि हमारा अभी मेरे ख्याल से शिल्पी ने भी प्रेजेंट किया, आपने भी प्रेजेंट किया गेम के बारे में. तो गेम आप ऐसा लें जिसके साथ आप बच्चों को कोरिलेट कर पाए. जैसे शिल्पी ने लूडो लिया, मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा. एंग्री बर्ड के लिए आपको मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी, कम से कम 5-6 दिन आपको एंग्री बर्ड खुद खेलना पड़ेगा. उसके बाद खुद उसकी चीजें देखिए, तब आप कुछ अच्छा प्रेजेंट कर पाएंगे.
यस सर. एक्चुअली सर, मैं एंग्री बर्ड का गेम ज्यादा नहीं खेलता.
मैं तो मेरा गेम मैं कुछ नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ डियर, मैं ऐसे ही बात कर रहा हूँ, आप शांत. जैसे शिल्पी ने लूडो से स्टार्ट किया, मुझे अच्छा लगा. चीजें आप बच्चे खेलते ना, वो काटा वाला, ऐसे काट दिया, जीरो लगाया, टिक टैक टो जिसको कहते हैं.
हाँ, यस सर, टिक टैक टो. हाँ, देखा है.
हाँ, वो बच्चे बड़ा लूट, खाली पीरियड में जब टीचर की क्लास में मजा नहीं आता तो बच्चे पीछे में वो. हाँ,
यस सर, पता है.
किसने खेला है? शिल्पी.
यस सर, मेरे बच्चे भी खेलते हैं.
हाँ, वो सारे बैठ के खेलते रहते हैं, पीछे बैठ के ना, बड़ा मजा आता है. हाँ, और किसने खेला है भैया? और किसी ने खेला है? मैं एक बार चेक कर लूं ये गेम में. मेरे ख्याल से
हाँ, यस सर, ये गेम पता है.
हाँ,
टिक टैक टो.
अरे बड़ी मजेदार गेम है, और इस गेम में मजेदार से ज्यादा मजेदार है इसके पीछे का मैथमेटिक्स. तो ऐसे गेम खिलवाइए जिसमें मैथमेटिक्स बच्चा सीखे. पूरा इस गेम के ऊपर पे लगभग 10 साल से ज्यादा लोगों ने, मैथमेटिशियन ने रिसर्च किया है और बड़ी अच्छी मैट्रिक्स की थ्योरी जन्म हो गई। तो आप बच्चे को ऐसे गेम खिलवाइए जिससे बच्चे को मैथमेटिक्स में कुछ नया खेल भी ले, मजा भी आ जाए। एक नंबर कार्डबोर्ड होता है जिसमें आप निगेटिव नंबर सिखा सकती है। मेरा बेटा भी है नहीं, मेरे पास है सारे गेम्स, तो मेरे पास भी होते हैं। तो आपके पास वो इंटीजर गेम होता है जिसमें लूडो की तरह 1 से लेके 100 पॉजिटिव में, 1 से 100 तक निगेटिव होता है। दो डाइस से फेंकती है। माइक आप म्यूट कर लीजिए, बच्चे तो शोर करेंगे, चिंता ना करें। हाँ, वो भी एक गेम है। अरे बच्चे को डांटना नहीं है, हाँ, वो भी गेम है। आपके पास जो चीजें हो, आपके ऊपर पे एक चाबी लटक रहा है, आपकी स्कूटी का मेरे ख्याल से चाबी आपके हाँ, अब आपको मैं चाबी दे दूं और कहूं कि इसके ऊपर पे आधा घंटा आपको खेलना है, इसके ऊपर पे सोचिएगा कि एक सिर्फ चाबी हो और मुझे पूरे 40 बच्चे को इंगेज करना हो पूरे आधे घंटे तक, तो मैं इस चाबी से कौन से गेम खिलवा सकता हूँ?
चाबी से सर, चाबी से हम बाउंसिंग भी करवा सकते हैं, बाउंसिंग।
तो आप करके मुझे बताइएगा। आज तो मैं आपको नहीं कुछ पूछूंगा, मैं तो आपके आसपास जो चीजें दिखती हैं मैं उसी में से आपको मैथमेटिक्स बताने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ कि आपकी चाबी के ऊपर पे 1 आध घंटे आप बात कर सकती हैं और बच्चे को मजा आएगा। उसके साथ क्या क्या मैथमेटिक्स, अच्छा एक बुक है, कभी मौका मिले पढ़िएगा, लॉक एंड की के ऊपर पे, ताले के ऊपर पे एक बुक है, मेरे ख्याल से मेरी लाइब्रेरी में इधर तो नहीं है, मेरी उधर वाली लाइब्रेरी में होगा। एक लॉक के ऊपर पे एक गेम है, बड़े अच्छे तरह के, उसके मैं नाम ढूंढता हूँ। लॉक के ऊपर पे एक बड़ी इंटरेस्टिंग बुक भी है, उसमें आप मैथमेटिक्स खेल भी सकती हैं, सिखा भी सकती हैं। क्योंकि आपका चाबी दिख गया तो ठीक है। तो बड़े अच्छे ताले किसी जमाने में हुआ करते थे और उस ताले से कैसे आप मैथमेटिक्स सिखा सकती है, उस पे बात करिए। चलिए ठीक है, थैंक यू। नेक्स्ट कौन है भैया? खाली।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू।
The next is Mahesh Macharla.
हाँ, महेश जी।
Yes, sir. I am here, sir.
Okay, Mahesh. Okay, I am making you co-host. हाँ महेश जी, आपका टॉपिक बोल दीजिए सिर्फ मुझे, और अपना परिचय भी दे दीजिए।
Okay, sir. Right now. Good evening, sir.
हाँ महेश जी, चलिए।
Good evening, sir. Welcome to All India Ramanujam Mathematics Club. I am teacher. Sorry. My name is Mahesh Macharla. I am secondary grade teacher, primary school, sir. I am working in MPPS Kottapeta Outer Colony, Jagityal district from Telangana state, sir. Now I am going to explain about the ICT tool I have used and still I am using. The ICT tool is live worksheets, sir. I am designing live worksheets from 1 to 5th class, sir. In the pandemic period, I distributed these worksheets all over the 33 districts of Telangana because the objectives is to encourage and enable students to enjoy mathematics at home also, because in our state SCRT Telangana telecasted through DD Yadagiri TSAT channels digital lessons. After completing the lessons, we have to distribute some worksheets, but the printable worksheet didn't reach the students and they didn't write, and they are not able to do the physical worksheets. In that while I am designing the worksheets and turned all the worksheets into live worksheets. This is very useful in the lockdown period. incorporates technology in mathematics learning, encouraging parents to engage in children's math learning, learn mathematics in an easy way, and it leads to self learning. I will explain all the things in earlier. Our topic is live worksheets. Sir, actually I am designing this worksheet. This is the textbook page, sir. I am turned this into live worksheets. About live worksheets, these all are live worksheets, and live worksheets allow you to transform your traditional printable worksheets into interactive online exercise with self correction, which we call interactive worksheets. Students can do worksheets online and send their answers to the teachers also. Advantages of these live worksheets: these are good for the students, it's motivating, and good for teachers, it saves time, and it's good for the environment, it saves paper. Preparing of live worksheets: there are 3 stages of making this live worksheets, sir. First, we are designing the live worksheets and programming the live worksheets and posting and evaluating the live worksheets. Designing means we have to capture, or we have to edit the print in mathematics or any subject by using in phone desktop, by using MS Word in the desktop version, sir. Programming: add simple program for the maths bits is enough, sir. Every teacher has to learn this very easy. Draw the boxes is first, and give the program is the second. There are 2 sections is there. First we have to draw the sections, and we have to give the simple programs. Like if we want to join matching the one questions, and we have to give the code only join dot one, and another in another box join dot one. It is the program is enough. I will show that, sir. Posting and evaluating the live worksheets: accessing the live worksheets via link and sending these live worksheets to the students through WhatsApp group gives the immediate evaluation. We have got a wonderful feedback from the Telangana teachers of Telangana. Here is the link, sir. Outcomes, sir: students will get knowledge and understanding easily. Classroom mathematics teaching will become more interest and effective. Mathematics become concrete. Students will get the encouragement of their parents and elders in math learning. Outcomes, sir: by using these innovative practices, one can do it many times. It helps more practices, because of after completing the worksheet, it gives the marks by out of 10 marks. Students will get vast of math knowledge unknowingly. Here is a large scope of joyful learning for the students. Implications: teacher readiness is important, as these all are time taking methods. Requirements: smart mobiles needed, self interest, and not suitable for all students. Thank you, sir. And I am now showing my 1 minute, sir. Sir, actually, sir, is it visible, sir? Sir, is it visible?
Visible. We are able to see.
Yes, yes, it is visible.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I designed this worksheet page from class. This is the bridge course, sir. This is the bridge course for class 3, 4, 5. I have designed this worksheet and added the textbook issues, first problem and second problem, and given the boxes. The yellow color boxes is the student. It will be done by student, sir. First student will write her name. Suppose I write the name of Rajesh. Then actually we are all Telugu medium. We are teaching Telugu medium students, and we have worked on this both medias, Telugu and English medias. First after student read the statement. Find out the different types of shapes present in the following pictures. He look the pictures, and he will count the how many circles are there. He will count that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Suppose 6. You will write the answer. 7. Sorry. 7. Right. How many squares are there? 1. How many rectangles? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5. I'm giving wrong answers also. Wrong answers also. How many triangles? Only 1. In this way, student fill this worksheet and he hit the finish button. He check his answers. It will show out of 10 he reached 4 marks, sir. This is the worksheet, sir. Sir, I have the evidence of Telangana teachers worksheets. Sir, I have collected the data from teachers of Telangana. Here is the district, sir. Jagityal district. The benefited students are here, sir. In column H, the benefited student list is here, sir. Nirmal, Sangareddy, Jagityal district, Peddapalli district. These are the benefited students, sir. Still, I am working on this. And SCRT Telangana printed my paper also for last 2 years, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Mahesh. Is it over now? Yeah, anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
sir. Is it over, sir?
Yes.
Your Dr. Sir.
First, you start, sir.
Yes. Mahesh, good evening, Mahesh.
Good evening, sir. Nice to meet you.
See,
Sir.
yeah, we've done quite a lot of worksheets and all I've been showing now. Practice for the students, a lot of encouragement of the parents, and we got this one feedback and all. Now, even this one, PPT, I have seen some diagrams all shaded, this and that and all, 1
Yes,
by
sir.
3, 1 by 4, 2 by 5 and all.
Yes.
And will you not give the introduction part of it actually? What are the keywords for a fraction? To tell the children, you are teaching the primary children, you are telling,
Yes, sir. Yes,
Suppose
sir.
if I ask you, suppose you see a circle of 2-inch diameter is drawn, divided into 4 parts. One of the parts is shaded. Okay, 1
Yes,
by
sir.
4.
Sir.
Okay, and the
Okay.
rectangle is taken, and it is also divided into 4 parts. 1 part is shaded. Can
Yes,
I
sir.
add that to 1 by 4? This 1 by 4. How will you able to? Will they able to add and write it as 2 by 4? This concept, how will you make it clear to the children? That part, what do you think about it? Is it
Sir,
not
I
important?
have done. Sir, I also done on the fractions worksheet, sir.
What are the 2 keywords? 2 keywords are important when you teach about fraction. What are they?
The fractions means equal parts.
Okay.
Equal parts. In this way, in the primary section, we don't tell the numerator, denominator in this way.
Okay. Equal parts. What is other word? What is other word?
Sir, we have to take the it is denoted by taken parts only from the whole part.
From the? Repeat it, please.
From the whole part, we have to taken the part is in showing in the fraction, sir.
In that case, what are the 2 keywords then? Can you repeat it? One is equal parts, other one is?
Whole part and taken part, sir.
Okay. Fine.
Okay, Dr. Khalid.
Thank you.
Hello, Mahesh ji.
Namaskar, sir.
Only one or two question, Dr. Khalid.
First of all, I would like to congratulate you that you reached out to the different districts of Telangana.
Yes, sir.
Okay. My question is that you have shown this very example, and it is only showing the geometrical shapes, right?
Yes, sir.
There. And can we use this in the algebraic portion of mathematics also?
Yes, sir, I have done, sir. I will show in my website also. Sir, nearly 10 countries of people, students are using it now, sir. Daily 10,000 students are using, because I am preparing this from basical concepts, sir.
Okay.
If you permit me, I will show that geometrical
Oh,
particles, sir.
okay, okay. I agree with that. Okay. Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Mr. Mahesh, Bhanumurthy sir asked you about fraction.
Yes, sir.
So I am not very good at ICT technology, but suppose I have to teach fraction to a small child or a group of children of class 3 or 4 or 5. This is the question for all. Those who have presented the paper, Aditi, Shilpi, and Nazneen, and all who are still in the waiting line to present the paper. Suppose I have to teach fraction to a small number of group, and I want to begin with a story of fraction. Any interesting idea or any interesting story that you would like to correlate with fraction?
The story of pizza. We can take example of pizza and then we can explain the concept of fractions with it, because children love pizza.
Okay.
Sir, I have heard a story that is two monkeys are quarreling about the roti chapati.
Okay, okay.
Between two, and one monkey came and she
It took
between the
larger part.
sir.
Yeah. Monkey story.
Monkey story, sir. I heard that.
Okay. Aditi ji, any story you would like to correlate?
Yes, sir.
Any story you would like to begin in your class while teaching fraction of class 3 to 4th student?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, while eating pizza, the most of the children like pizza in eating, no? So I can relate a story with that, and I will take that. Yes, sir.
Silpi has taken pizza. No, pizza is not available. The last piece is.
Sir, I'll take the cake then. Birthday party is going on, and I want more piece of cake. And if a birthday party is going on and my 4 friends are there, I have to distribute the cake equally to them. So 1/4 part will be going to each of them. That means 1/4 to one, 1/4 to second one, 1/4 to third one, and the 1/4 to the fourth one. So that will be the fractioning part in terms of cake.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
How many of you have heard about the unit fraction?
Yes, sir. Unit fraction, I know.
Yes, sir.
So what is unit fraction?
Sir, unit fraction is a fraction in which numerator is always 1.
Earlier, the Egyptian were in the habit of writing any fraction in the unit fraction. So they were very proficient in writing any fraction into the unit fraction. So they never used to write 2/5. So they used to write 2/5 in such a way that all the fraction in the subsequent order become the unit fraction. So there is one tablet that is known as the Pimpleton 322 that has the reference of unit fraction and how the Egyptian were proficient in writing the numbers in the unit fraction. I am showing you one picture. Mr. Khalid, you call another participant if there is one left with. Okay, so in the meantime, I'm showing you one very beautiful diagram. And
okay, Mithal is here. Mithal Patel, be ready.
Is it visible?
Yes, sir. He was visible.
Yes, sir.
So I have Googled Horus I. So Horus was a king. Okay, this is Horus I fraction. So Horus was a king. So while fighting for his throne, in the battle, one arrow struck and one arrow that just entered in his eye, and his eye was broken into 64 parts. So the Egyptian used to write I in the terms of the fraction, unit fraction. You can see that the black portion is divided into 4 parts, the white 1/2. So there is a very beautiful story about the Horus whose eye got torn due to the arrow strike. So you can just relate about the Horus eye fraction to start with some interesting story. There are many other stories that I will be talking in between. So this is one keyword for you, Horus eye fraction. Just try to search out about the story of the fraction and Horus eye and learn how any number can be written in the unit fraction. Okay. Yeah, next.
Yeah, Mittal Patel.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, sir.
Please don't record because everything is on live mode. Yes,
No,
yeah, you are the co-host. You can present your paper. You can
okay,
present
sir.
your slide also.
I am from Gujarat. My name is Mittal Patel. मुझे इतनी इंग्लिश और इतनी हिंदी भी नहीं आती. मैं
जितनी
यहाँ पे
आती है उतनी बताएं मैम, उतने में ही चला लेंगे काम.
प्रेजेंटेशन तो मैंने इंग्लिश में ही तैयार किया है, लेकिन जो क्वेश्चन आप पूछ रहे हैं उसका आंसर इंग्लिश में
आप गुजराती में भी आंसर देंगे तो भी मैं समझ लूंगा.
ठीक है सर.
ठीक है, आप गुजराती में भी बोल सकती है.
Presentation, my topic is sir, दिख रहा है?
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल दिख रहा है.
ओके. यूज ऑफ ICT इन मैथमेटिक्स. मैं गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में हूँ, गुजराती मीडियम में. ICT definition, information and communication technology, calculators, computer, new types of device, including scientific calculator and computer feature. Next slide is changing teaching and learning, communication technology.
मैम थोड़ा सा इसको बड़ा कर लीजिए. हाँ बिल्कुल.
okay.
और थोड़ा सा मेरे ख्याल से मोबाइल को यदि आप ऐसे कर लें तो अच्छे से दिख पाएगा. आपका आधा दिख रहा है, आधा नहीं दिख रहा है. चेंजिंग टीचिंग दिख रहा है, उसके बाद नहीं दिख रहा है. हाँ बस.
हाँ ओके ओके. Communication technology, expect are reaching, changing across all area.
मित्तल मैम आपको मैं दोबारा रुकूंगा. आप जो दिखाना चाह रहे हैं वो हम पढ़ नहीं पा रहे हैं मेरे ख्याल से.
सर स्लाइड आपको नहीं दिख रही?
दिख रही है, उसके राइटिंग्स हम लोग नहीं पढ़ पा रहे हैं, जो मैं नहीं पढ़ पा रहा हूँ. हाँ, और थोड़ा उसको बड़ा करिए या फिर इसको यदि आप प्रेजेंटेशन मोड में ले आएंगे ना तो मेरे ख्याल से ज्यादा अच्छे हो पाएगा.
नहीं हो रहा सर, इससे ज्यादा बड़ा नहीं हो रहा.
तो चलिए आप बिना पीपीटी के, यदि आपको मान लीजिए आपके पास पीपीटी नहीं है तब आप बताइए.
गुजराती में एक्सप्लेन कर सकती हूँ सर?
हाँ बताएं बताएं. नहीं, गुजराती में बाकी लोग नहीं समझेंगे, आप हिंदी
नहीं समझेंगे. ओके.
हाँ मैं तो समझ लूंगा, मेरा तो थोड़ा बहुत गुजराती आती है.
तो सर मैं एक बार ये जो पीपीटी है वो मैं पढ़ लूं?
चलिए.
Okay. Better access to information like internet, faster, easier links between people, enhanced presentation opportunities for learning at a distance, information technology, special impact on mathematics because it is the basis of ICT mathematics in the language ICT is built upon. This session draw on both aspects. Major information of ICT formats, general software tools for school purpose, like a function, graphing, dynamic geometry, calculators for function, scientific graphics, special program for drill, game, investigation, major analysis tools like a computer, algebra, statistically packages, spreadsheet, programming language, source of information, learning packages. What do we want from ICT, students up to date with modern world, calculation support, more interesting, less concentrate problem, more efficient solving, opportunities to experiment, better demonstration and visualization, better real world links, more fun and more creativity. Example of mathematical analysis software, spreadsheet, function graphic, computer algebra system, dynamic geometry. Example of real world interface, dynamic geometry, image analysis software, video analysis software, and data logging, etc. Preliminary conclusion, further tested, school want to use IT better, IT support real world problem in lesson. IT use can make the learning situation more attractive to student. Learning through real world situation has benefits, increased student engagement, lesson can have higher cognitive demand, learning can improve. Thank you, sir.
मिताली मैम, मैं चाह रहा था कि कुछ आप ऐसा चीज बताएं जिससे जो आप क्लास में यूज कर रही हो।
हमारे यहाँ सर एक्चुअली गवर्नमेंट स्कूल है और यहाँ जो बच्चे आते हैं वो बहुत ही गरीब घर से आते हैं।
नहीं, आप क्लास में क्या यूज करती हैं? क्योंकि पेपर प्रेजेंटेशन में यहाँ आपका एक्सपीरियंस हमें सुनना था कि आप यदि आईसीटी टूल का यूज स्कूल में कर रही हैं। हाँ। जैसे मैं नहीं करता, ठीक है, मैं वेरी फ्रैंक, तो मैं कभी भी ज्यादा जानकारी मुझे भी नहीं है, ठीक है। तो मुझे जो आता है मैं इसलिए उतना ही पूछ रहा हूँ कि आपने जो भी चीजें बताने की कोशिश की, ये थियोरेटिकल पार्ट हो गया। प्रैक्टिकल एस्पेक्ट के ऊपर पे बात करें, प्रैक्टिकल आप कैसे पढ़ाएंगी? आपने
प्रैक्टिकल में अभी जो चल रहा है वो माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम से हम ऑनलाइन क्लास लेते हैं और वो बहुत सारी क्विज भी बनाते हैं जो बच्चों को ऑनलाइन भेजते हैं उसकी लिंक, और बच्चे जो भी एग्जाम देते हैं उसका रिजल्ट हमारे पास उस गूगल शीट के द्वारा आ जाता है, और व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप के द्वारा हम यूट्यूब का वीडियो, हमारा वीडियो, खुद का वीडियो बना के उनको भेजते हैं। और हमारे गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में स्मार्ट क्लास अभी अभी दिया है। यहाँ तक तो हमारे यहाँ बिल्डिंग भी अच्छी नहीं होती, लेकिन स्मार्ट क्लास अभी दिया है तो उसका यूज भी है ऐसे कर।
नहीं है आपके पास कुछ नहीं है तब आप आईसीटी का यूज तो तभी है जब आपके पास, आपके स्कूल में बिल्डिंग नहीं है, बच्चों के पास मोबाइल है, आप वहां से क्या क्या कर सकती हैं। अब तो बिना बिल्डिंग के स्कूलें चलनी स्टार्ट हो गई है, ई स्कूल भी स्टार्ट हो गया है हिंदुस्तान में 3-4। हमारे दिल्ली में भी एक स्कूल है वर्चुअल स्कूल, जिसमें ना बिल्डिंग है ना कुछ है और स्कूल चलना स्टार्ट हो गया है पैंडेमिक। तो अब तो ना बिल्डिंग चाहिए ना कुछ चाहिए, मोबाइल में डाटा चाहिए, वो मिल जाए तो बाकी सारा कुछ आपके पास है। तो आप अपना एक्सपीरियंस यदि आप बताना चाहें कि आप आईसीटी से आपको क्या फायदा हुआ और कैसे यूज करते हैं। खालिद आप तब तक पता करिए और भी कोई है। हाँ मैम बताएं।
हाँ, आईसीटी से हम बच्चों को जैसे
वसुंधरा महादिक,
एक बार खालिद भाई एक बार चेक कर लेना ये पार्टिसिपेंट के लिस्ट में कोई है या नहीं, ठीक है। हाँ मैम बताएं।
हाँ, क्विज बनाते हैं और बच्चे उसका आंसर देते हैं, और जैसे कौन बनेगा करोड़पति केबीसी जैसी क्विज है वो हम स्मार्ट बोर्ड पे भी उनसे करवाते हैं। उन बच्चों को बहुत ही उसमें खेलने का मजा आता है। पैसे तो नहीं मिलते लेकिन बच्चे ऐसे खेलते हैं और उसकी नॉलेज को।
हाँ, बच्चों की खुशी में ही पैसे हैं मैम, पैसे कहाँ से?
वो तो है सर।
जी जी जी। तो क्योंकि मेरे ख्याल से आपको काफी साल हो गए नौकरी में मेरे ख्याल से, तो पहले और जब कोविड के पहले और कोविड के बाद में आपने अपने आप को काफी चेंजेस किया होगा, तो कैसा अनुभव लग रहा है आपको?
बहुत सारा। पहले तो मोबाइल भी नहीं थे हमारे गांव में, यहाँ बच्चों के पास कोई फोन भी नहीं था, लेकिन इस कोविड के टाइम पे सबके पास फोन आया और बच्चे तो ज्यादातर फोन में ही खोए रहते हैं। टेक्नोलॉजी जितनी अच्छी है उतनी बुरी भी अभी लग रही है।
चलिए, नहीं अच्छी चीज है, बहुत कुछ। मैंने भी कोविड के दौरान एक जूम पे पहली बार मीटिंग स्टार्ट की थी। तो
मैंने भी बहुत सीखा है, माइक्रोसॉफ्ट टीम पे क्लास कैसे लेते हैं, जूम पे क्लास कैसे लेते हैं।
जी
आईसीटी का बहुत यूज अभी तक हो रहा है इस समय पे।
आप बस आपने स्टार्ट कर लिया, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है। ये
सर मुझे बहुत डर लग रहा था, बाकी सबने इंग्लिश में प्रेजेंटेशन दिया, मैं नहीं दे पाऊंगी।
नहीं मैं हिंदी गुजराती मुझे थोड़ी बहुत आती है। मैं पिछले 13-14 साल से गुजरात। आप किस डिस्ट्रिक्ट से हैं मैम गुजरात में?
साबरकांठा।
अच्छा, साबरकांठा गया हूँ।
हिम्मतनगर। हाँ
नहीं, हिम्मतनगर तो नहीं पता, साबरकांठा गया हूँ।
हाँ वहां से, और यहाँ हमारे यहाँ
बनासकांठा, ये सब बहुत, गुजरात बहुत घूमा हूँ मैं, पिछले 13-14 साल से घूम ही रहा हूँ। चलिए, ये हम जैसे लोगों के लिए अच्छी चीज है, जिसने टेक्नोलॉजी यूज नहीं की है। ये यंग लोग काफी प्रोफिशिएंट हैं, अदिति, शिल्पी, नाजनीन और ये महेश। हाँ, तेलंगाना के लोग काफी ज्यादा यूज करते हैं। साउथ इंडियन यूज टेक्नोलॉजी मोस्ट। हाँ महेश?
Yes sir, yes sir. We are.
There is one person in our group.
अभी गुजरात में टेक्नोलॉजी में सब पीछे ज्यादा है।
धीरे धीरे सीख जाएंगे।
हाँ सीख जाएंगे।
हाँ, Malika Arjun Sudi. So he is also very good in using technology. Yes, he is also from Karnataka. So the South Indian people are using technology very most. Huh?
Yes sir, yes.
Manamurthy sir?
Sir, ठीक है sir. See, we have kept any people. We have kept 6 people tomorrow, but continuing.
No. Probably there is one person who is left with.
I think Vasundhara Mahadik.
After Vasundhara, we will just be closing the program. Okay, Vasundhara ji.
Hello, good evening, everyone.
हाँ मैम, बताएं आप कहाँ से हैं? Where are you from?
Hello everyone, I'm really happy today to be with everyone. Actually, the maths lovers. So I'm here to present the presentation on the topic ICT in teaching of mathematics. I am from Vidya Pratishthan's English Medium School, Baramati. Is the presentation visible? Shall I start?
What are the classes you are teaching, madam? Classes, what are you teaching?
I teach 2 secondary classes, particularly 8th standard.
Yes.
May I start, sir? Should I start?
Yes, ma'am.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Mittal ma'am.
Presentation is not visible, sir.
Presentation is not visible?
नहीं, मित्तल पटेल मैम, थोड़ा सा आप अपना प्रेजेंटेशन बंद कर दीजिए। हाँ, अब हाँ मैम।
Is it visible?
No मैम, आप शेयर करिए।
No miss.
Yeah. Yes ma'am, now it is visible.
Okay. Sir, I'm Mrs. Vasundhara Mahadik from Vidya Pratishthan's English Medium School, Baramati. And my topic for today's presentation is ICT in the teaching of mathematics. First of all, the objectives of my paper are to explore the various tools of ICT to make teaching and learning of mathematics effective. So the second one is to compare the effectiveness of various tools. And the third one is to analyze the effectiveness of use of ICT in teaching of mathematics. So my paper mainly focuses on the practical implementation of ICT in teaching, learning of mathematics. The sample class is class 8 mathematics. We know that the teaching learning complete cycle consists of 4 processes where teachers plan, then they teach, learn, then they evaluate the learning of students, and thereafter they give feedback, and then the cycle continues. Now, out of this, if you see the 3 steps like teaching learning, evaluation and the feedback, these three are done together by teacher and student. So we are going to explore how these three, in these three ways, how teacher has used the ICT tools. Tools have been classified. For teaching learning, I have used, first of all, the platform Google Meet was used. Thereafter, I have used PowerPoint presentations, which were made by me with respect to every topic. Then videos were of two types: self-made videos and as well as YouTube videos. Actually, when earlier I was teaching, it was found that, you know, when we learn, we evolve. That way, it was found that some of the concept every child was not understanding in one go. So, you know, they wanted repetition, and then I thought only the concept, like how the steps are there. For that, the videos were made and then those were shared on Google Classroom. So Google Classroom was a tool where all the you know, it was a compiled thing where whole material, assessments, everything was available to students. Then I've used Jamboard and Whiteboard 5 and Geogebra for teaching of mathematics. For assessment, the tools which were used by me was Google Form in the form of a quiz. Kahoot quizzes were made and used. Thereafter, different activities, it was informed children to make use of ICT to submit the activities, and then worksheets in the form of PDF. And feedback and appreciation, I had prepared e-certificates and I have motivated and used words of appreciation. So we, you know, I have tried all these, and then the best thing what I found that I would like to share. First of all, hello everyone. Sorry. You all know that I have to. Okay, this is the video. Okay, teaching learning. So this was the video which was used. This Whiteboard 5 app, which was used by me for teaching learning, this was, I found, for mathematics it was good because it was like a normal whiteboard where directly, just like the chalk and board, it was possible to teach the students. But then I found that what children are solving, I'm not able to, you know, that link was missing and I was not able to understand whether children are solving, you know, they have the confidence to solve the sums or not. And thereafter, I have explored. Earlier, I was using only Whiteboard, but then Whiteboard 5 was the app because of which I was able to see students' whiteboards. Means this has made me, you know, this was possible to see every child with name. One sum was given, and then how that child was solving, and then where I could correct the errors, where I could motivate. This was possible for me, and therefore I feel for maths teaching, Whiteboard 5 app was the best tool out of whatever tools I had used. Thereafter, for geometry, this GeoGebra was good, but then it was limited to that particular topic. So this I should say, or even everyone should try out this particular tool. The second one, for assessment, I have used Kahoot and Whiteboard 5. As I said just now, Whiteboard 5, it was possible for me to see the students' boards, so assessment was possible. And Kahoot, these are the quizzes which were made. Kahoot is a beautiful platform where students are, at a time when an online class was going on, that time everyone was together playing Kahoot, and thereafter this is the podium where the results are shown at the end. This Kahoot was also, it is possible to assign in the form of homework. So live also could be played with in the class, or it can be also assigned in the form of homework. Yes, this Whiteboard 5 just now I said, and Kahoot was used for assessment. Google Form was also there. Appreciation now, you know, after feedback, children were expecting that teacher should appreciate. So these were the e-certificate. You know, till now it was not, when physical classes were going on, that time giving something in the form of appreciation was a star in the notebook for primary classes. And then, but then when ICT was used, this preparation of, you know, certificate using the Canva app and then giving it to the students was one of the good way of appreciating their work. This motivated and encouraged them. This is the poster which is also made with the Canva app. Like, you know, it was an event when I had taken Rubik's Cube solving competition through online mode only. So students had turned on their, you know, videos, and then they had solved the cubes. So Canva app was also one of the good app which was used by me. Thereafter, not only teaching learning, there are some parts where we need to create interest, and therefore this tangram puzzle activity was taken. That is also live available, where children they don't need to have the cutouts. The soft version is available where they can try out different combinations and they can prepare. So this is the work which is submitted by students after preparing these tangram puzzles. This is Rubik's Cube competition which was held online. Then this time we had tried, children were, after this was the second year of lockdown, and then children were missing even tours and picnics which they enjoy in the school. So our school had taken this multidisciplinary activity where virtual tours were done, and thereafter the students were given the then the assessment of that activity was done. So through maths, the children were asked to prepare a budget. So if they actually go, Seven Sisters concept was taken, and then virtual tour of Seven Sisters was done. Children have enjoyed it, and thereafter they have submitted the assignment that if they actually go, then what would be the budget, how many days they will need, what will they see, what would be what are the rates of hotels, and what would be the total expenditure for a family. That was assignment given. Everyone has enjoyed it. This is what they have submitted. They have also used KineMaster for submitting the activities. They have prepared the videos to explain the concept of quadrilaterals in the form of drama. It was really innovative because children were not able to meet each other, but still this was the assignment submitted by they shot small videos in their own home, and then they have sent it to each other, and one of the friend has compiled all of them, turned into a single video. So this is what they have done. So at the end, I also did the analysis, like what is the effectiveness of this tool. And then it was found that the assignment submission, if ICT assignment is there, then more number of students were eager to submit the assignment than, I hope this is visible, sorry. Than the number of students who have to, give it in the manual mode. Thereafter, for assessment, they have like Google form as well as Kahoot, but Kahoot was the favorite of all the students. And the whiteboard feature, which they have found that, they don't have to write using pen and paper, and therefore they were happy that teacher was able to correct their work, as well as they are getting chance to write on the digital platform. So at the end, I would like to conclude that use of ICT in the teaching of mathematics has made the mathematics teaching learning very interesting for teachers as well as students. And the students who are hesitant to respond in the regular classes, they are responding confidently and were active during the mathematics class when the technology was used. So this was all from my side. I would like to stop with the quote that technology gives the quietest student a voice. This is a statement by Jerry Bloomgarden, who is a famous American educationist. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Dr. Sir.
So, yes, sir. So, ma'am.
Vasantara, madam has been talking quite a lot.
So, for how many years have you been teaching, ma'am?
Sir, if you talk about maths, then from past 3 years, and for more than 15 years or maybe 18 years of my life, I have taught only science. And I am the HOD of science department of my school, but maths for the first time. Means from last 3 years, not first time, from last 3 years. I am not able to stop sharing screen. I don't know.
Dr. Sir. Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
She's been talking. She's been telling about Rubik's Cube and what mathematics concepts, madam, would you like to emphasize on that? Rubik's cubes and all we are talking about it now. What concept, mathematical concept do you want to introduce?
So there was no, see, I'll tell you, I had, it was not for teaching process, but then to create interest, it has the sequence, logical, the steps are there where the children have to rotate the cube in a given way in order to reach to the result. So little thinking and logic logical thinking would be there if they are doing it, solving it.
Are there any minimum number of moves or anything like that? Anything connected with that? People can take even half an hour and bring the same color. Will there be any minimum number of moves? Will you insist or anything like that? What mathematical concepts would you like to introduce? Game also okay. Mathematics is a fun, okay, gaming and all. Some mathematical concepts children should unknowingly must learn, anything in that way that I'm asking. This one question, okay. Other one is Kahoot quizzes. Kahoot quizzes. What is it, madam? Kahoot quizzes. That's what I mean. You are
Sir,
using the
Kahoot
word.
is a platform where,
Okay.
as a teacher, I can suppose if I have finished teaching algebraic expression, then I'm able to produce my own quiz. And then that quiz, a code is generated. If I share that code with children, all the students of my class, suppose 40 children are studying, they all can join on the same platform, Kahoot. And then a question is displayed. They are getting 4 options on their device. They have to click on the correct option. So if they correct, the result is shown whoever has clicked it first and right, and as per that top 3, those who were there for every question, the result is displayed. So for this question, top 3, who were the top 3 who could guess it right, and then quickly. So at the end of 20 questions, suppose if I have prepared the quiz of 20 questions, so at the end of it, the combined result and the podium, who is the winner, second ranker, third ranker, and the clapping appreciation, that type of platform it is, and everyone enjoys it.
So you mean to say the evaluation, spontaneous evaluation, you want to know about it?
Yes,
How
yes,
far
it
the
is
children understood or not?
spontaneous
Okay, fine.
evaluation.
Self-evaluation, okay, fine.
Yes,
Thank
yes.
you, madam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Dr. Khalid, Dr. Khalid, 1 or 2 questions from your side.
Okay. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, in your presentation, you have mentioned the word GeoGebra, right? Hello. Yeah.
Yes.
What was your experience with GeoGebra in the classroom?
In the virtual classroom, of course.
Yeah.
I was able to take Polyhedron, means the chapter which was there, practical geometry. In that, it was possible for me to take the geometrical, those different polyhedrons. I could show the angle. It was practically drawing a regular hexagon on the board and then showing them measurement of that hexagon was time consuming. I don't say it is not possible, but it was time consuming. But then with GeoGebra, it was within a minute. I could show the hexagon, and then I could explain that every angle is of the same measure, 120 degrees, and then external angle property, internal angle property of different polygons. It was possible. So it was an effective tool for me.
Okay, it was effective tool for you. What was the experience of the students? What was the response of students
regarding this?
Regarding GeoGebra?
The concept was understood, but they did not use it, but they have understood the concept. When I say that the students believe that, suppose if I have a blackboard and I'm teaching, I'm showing that the pentagon has every angle of this particular measure. Okay, students say, okay, fine. But then there it was actually possible to show that, okay, measure of this angle of pentagon is really, this much. And then they could actually see the things. That's all.
Okay, so in general, it was not so much effective.
No, it was not. Then, regular polygon, particularly I'm talking about, I can do with quadrilateral, means maximum with square and rectangle, means 4-sided quadrilateral, 4-sided polygon, it was possible. But then when it becomes pentagon, hexagon, octagon, nonagon, decagon, that time, this is not possible. But then with virtual mode, it is possible to show them even 10-sided regular polygon, how it looks, and what would be the measure of every angle.
Okay. You started with the geometrical portion in GeoGebra, right?
Yes.
Had you started anything in algebraic portion?
No, I did not. Actually, there are many things to explore, but I have not explored it.
Okay. Thank you.
Basundhara ma'am, namaskar. हाँ, बहुत सारी टेक्नोलॉजी और बहुत सारे टेक्निकल टूल्स के बारे में आपने बात की.
हाँ, मैंने यूज किए सर.
हाँ, ठीक है, मैं देख रहा था. चलिए, आपने पॉलीगन और पॉलीहेड्रन की बात की. इन दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस आप बच्चे को बताती हैं? व्हाट इज पॉलीगन, व्हाट इज पॉलीहेड्रन? द थिनर लाइन.
Direct is one is 2D, other one is 3D. Means direct difference if I have to say. Polyhedron is 3D and then it is 2D. Polygon is 2D.
पॉलीहेड्रन में पॉलीगन दिखाती है?
Polyhedron by polygon, all 3Ds will not be polyhedron because we are talking about straight edges. So cylinder and sphere will not be a polyhedron. Actually, we had taken an activity of mathematool where I wanted to find out what actually children understand through mathematics. We as a teacher, we just go on teaching and then the learning gap, whatever the 7th standard, 6th standard, 5th standard, I said till now, till 7th standard, whatever you have learned in mathematics and you remember, means maybe till half term of 8th standard, just display it through cartoon. And that time they had drawn different cartoons where a party of polyhedron was going on, and on the door, the cylinder was not allowed to enter into the party. This was the scene drawn by a child. And then reason was said that this is the party of polyhedron and you are not a polyhedron, so you cannot enter into the. So I understood that the concept is quite clear and I was very happy.
चलिए आप गेट पे एंट्री की बात कर रहे थे. So the name of the Pythagorean school was semicircle. So Pythagoras used to teach in a school and the name of the school was semicircle, and there was a tradition that any student who has the star shape in his hand will be allowed to enter. So आपका polygon और polyhedron वाला से मुझे याद आया स्टोरी. चलिए एनीवे, कभी आपने पॉलीगन ड्रॉ करके उसको सर्कुलर शेप देने की कोशिश की है कि व्हेन वी पाई का वैल्यू निकालने की?
Like when we are discussing right angle triangle, if you just rotate the right angle triangle, it will turn into a cone, which is a 3D, not polyhedron, but then that's all. Means rotating, and then like a rectangle, if it is rotated, it will turn into a cylinder. That is discussed in this.
I am simply talking about, have you ever tried to find out the value of pi by increasing the number of the sides of a polygon? The pentagon, if you draw decagon, means 10 sides.
Yes.
If you draw dodecagon or icosahedron, then as the number of the side of a polygon increases, the shape of the polygon just
it becomes almost a circle. It becomes a circle.
Almost a circle. And the first value I was observed by Archimedes in the same manner. He used to draw polygon from pentagon. He draw the polygon up to 92 sides and keep finding the circumference of all the polygons, means from the side 5 up to 92 sides, and found out the value of the circumference to diameter is coming out to be 3 and 1/7, that is 22/7. So the value of the pi we generally take is due to the Archimedean value of finding the value of pi from different polygon and measuring the circumference and the diameter and getting the ratio. And the value of the pi 3 equals 3.146 is due to Aryabhatta, because he found out the value of pi correct up to 4 decimal places by calculating the circumference of the circumference of the earth with the diameter 20,000. Okay, anyone left or we over? Okay, मैंने 3 क्वेश्चन कहे थे. पहला क्वेश्चन था मेरे ख्याल से अदिति से. So any idea you have got so far? So Aditi, so this was the first question, why we took the first arc cut as 60-degree angle. Aditi?
Yes, sir.
Hello. Yes, this is R.
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is R. So when we are cutting this, so basically we are cutting R. So this becomes a equilateral triangle whose all sides are R.
Equal.
That's why the angle becomes 60 degrees. Okay, the second question, why do we take the arc more than half? Basically, this is a circle, this is another circle. If we take arc less than half, the circle will not intersect, it will simply touch. Okay, so we have the fundamental theorem in circle that the perpendicular drawn from the center bisects the chord. So this is the common chord of the circle, and this will be perpendicular if it divides the same. So the theorem of circle that perpendicular drawn from the center bisects the chord applies here. So in order to draw two circles that intersect at two different points, we take the circle arc more than half. If we take the circle, if we take the arc length more than, less than half, then two circles will not even touch each other, and that the concept will not be used to divide, because in that case it becomes the common chord and this is the perpendicular. Okay, if we take arc length equal, then two circles will touch and then tangent line will pass, not the perpendicular line. So this is the reason we take the arc length more than half. Okay, and the third question I was asking you about, why do we take Silpi? Are you here?
Yes, sir, I'm there, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir. वो तो मैं दे रहा हूँ, आप मुझे सर्टिफिकेट दीजिए, मैं लिंक दे रहा हूँ अभी थोड़ी देर में. ओके, लिंक मिल जाएगा. आज का जो लिंक है वही लिंक कल के लिए भी. 3:30, 444 अभी भेज रहा हूँ. Okay. So generally in mathematics there is one number and the name of the number is beast number. So beast number is being represented by 666. Okay. So that's why while throwing the dice, earlier it was not so, but when the concept of beast number came, while throwing the dice 3 times and getting 6 in succession, we just considered it void, null, because it is equivalent to the beast number. And during Second World War, Hitler was called beast. So there was the propaganda. If during the Second World War, if you want to demoralize anyone, you just call him beast. So Hitler, Hitler. So if you start with A for 100, then H will stand for 167. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H means 8, 107. So if you start giving the code A for 100, B for 101, so Hitler, if you will start coding, and so H will start with 107, I will start with 108, keep adding, you will finally get 666. So the main reason to discard 666 in the game of Ludo is it's matching with the number beast number. Okay, any other question we have asked? I have asked only 3 questions. Any other question? Did I ask? No.
You answer all the 3 questions, correct? Then what about number 13? 1, 3 also not a lucky number. Any reason for it?
No.
Any reason for it? Could you throw light on that?
Yeah,
just like 6.
The fear of 13 is called triskaidekaphobia.
Phobia. Because some of the apartments, even they don't have 13th floor.
Basically, the reason is that on 13th, basically, the Jesus was cruised on 13th.
Oh, 13th.
The Jesus was cruised on 13th, and that was the Friday. So even the Christian celebrate Black Friday if the date falls on 13th. If in any month the 13th is Friday is 13th, then that is known as Black Friday. So basically, Jesus was cruised on 13th. That's why
that is unlucky number.
It is considered unlucky.
Thank you, Ji. Fine.
Quite
useful. Very useful information. Could get it.
Aditi, Shilpi.
Yes, sir.
Any question regarding ऐसे कुछ बकवास चीज पूछना हो? Otherwise, we can finish that.
No, sir. Sir, we got to know a lot from you also today.
Okay, sir, this is a great experience for us.
Okay, मेरे ख्याल से खालिद भाई कितने बच गए हमारे पास? How many are left with?
Sir, 8 तो हो गई. 8.
5 बच गए.
5 are left now. 5
are left, but out of 5, two were supposed to come today, but they couldn't come here.
Okay, जो आज नहीं आए हैं, we will not be considering them tomorrow.
Okay. So in case only 5 are left out tomorrow.
Yesterday in the meeting, I had clearly told every judges that those who failed to get the opportunity to today, the first six who were supposed to be here will not get chance tomorrow. So from number 7 to 13, they will be getting the chances tomorrow.
7 and 8 already they have attended today. So we're left with 5 only.
So yeah, we are left with 4 or 5.
5 only. We're left with 5.
Okay.
5, sir.
So there is one lady, Sital Khilare, probably she had written that she want to present the paper. Because I want the program.
Very good. What time tomorrow?
Yeah, sir. She is the serial number 12, sir.
12. So Sital,
Yes,
if you are ready, then we can finish with you, because tomorrow we will be left with only 2 or 3 people. It will take hardly 30 to half an hour, because that will decide once we get the result in my hand, then I will be ready to start the program, and the program of tomorrow's will begin at 4. So we have
what time? What time will you like to
from
keep
4
tomorrow?
p.m. From 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
From 4 p.m. Yes. So before 4 p.m. we have to judge all the 3 or 4 left out. Because in the event we will just be giving the prize distribution and all, because there is one more event left with.
Do you like to see it then by 3 o'clock? Would you like to have it or what? Paper presentation.
Sir, I do have one. I do have the quiz section with me.
Oh.
That I will start in the in the morning till 1 p.m. I am engaged with Vidyarthi Vigyan Manthan as an observer. So I will be judging Chandigarh State tomorrow. So after 1, I will have the quiz. And so you can all together, because I will not be there tomorrow.
3 to 4 will do. We both of us, Jalil and me, we can finalize them. 3 to 4 is okay?
Okay, sir.
Yeah, that you need to decide.
Okay, sir.
That you can plan. Okay, anyway, so those who are left with left in the paper presentation, they will be given the chances tomorrow, though we will not be giving the chance to the first 6 candidate who were supposed to be here to present their paper, but
2 people did not turn up today. 2 people did not turn up.
So those who haven't turned till now will not be allowed tomorrow.
Okay, fine. Okay, we got it noted down. I already noted.
Okay. So you prepare your list accordingly.
I have to discuss with the colleague, sir, and then you later on, and then can finalize from today's list.
No problem.
No fine.
No
okay. Fine.
So
shall I present, sir, or no?
Ma'am, tomorrow it is already 7. So
okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you.
So tomorrow 2 to 3 or 3 to 4 as the panelists will decide. Because before 4 p.m. because from 4 to 5 we will be in the prize mode distribution, and
4 to 5 maybe validity function, you know, you may like to have
validatory function will be there. So
okay, so before 4 we have to finalize.
Before that we need the result of all the events.
Okay. Okay.
So you can take in the morning by 12:1 like that.
12 to 1 also, the colleague, I speak to discuss with the colleague.
Because till 1 p.m. I will be in the observer section, so I will not be free.
And then people that Sunny has to co-opt so that to put it on the live so that we can go ahead. That we have to talk to
Okay,
Sunny
no
also.
problem. That I can manage.
Okay,
That I
fine.
can manage.
Okay, fine. Okay. Thank you a lot. So we'll wind up today then.
Yeah. So thank you all, those who presented the
Thank you,
paper. It was nice learning from all of you. Especially, I enjoyed a lot. And
learning takes place every second.
Yeah, especially Basundhara ma'am. I enjoyed her PPT.
Magesh also okay. Magesh.
Yeah. So I told at the very beginning that the people from the south are using technology at the most.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for remembering me, sir.
The enthusiasm we could see. That is really good. Okay, fine.
Thank you, sir.
And I hope that Aditi and Silpi will be using the technology in their school with the level the students are. And Nazneen,
definitely. Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, I would like to say that we have also used these Google Meet and PPTs also we use, and the videos also we share with the students, YouTube videos also, and the songs also. And 3 more things also we use: Mind Map, Wheel of Names, and Padlet. So these apps also we use in our classes with the students online.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Only the judges has the right to decide. I am not the
Yes,
judge
sir.
of any event.
Definitely, sir.
So, okay. Anyway, thank you. I learned a lot from you all people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
So with that, the first part of the paper presentation is coming to an end, and tomorrow
it's come to an end. Okay, fine.
Yeah, tomorrow we will be meeting, and hopefully, if I get the chance, then I will be happy to interact with you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
We'll also
Happy
learn
learning.
something from you. We make it convenient for you. Okay.
I keep telling.
No, see, that should be.
Thank you.
Life never stops teaching, is it not? It is continuous learning.
Everybody here should be a lifelong learner.
Yes.
So Sadhana ma'am is also here. So thank you, Sadhana ma'am. Tomorrow I will be presenting you the Best Teacher Award. So thank you in advance.
Excuse me, sir. Nazneen here. I would like to say something, sir.
Okay, ma'am.
Actually, today it was a great experience to interact with you all. And one more thing I would like to tell, I love singing. So whatever songs and all our Sadhana miss is writing, that I like to sing.
Okay, so tomorrow if I get the chance, then I will be inviting you in the main validatory function. And
let us sing song now.
Yes, sir.
So just prepare and